I remember I used to have a time for the What's up, Pope? How you doing? Testicles! Oh yeah, tonight's the night I'm... Where Texas? What part of Texas? Near Austin. I've heard Austin. Oh, okay. Area is Augie. Not trying to dox my fucker on the internet. Talked about it publicly. Yeah. But dude, Augie's an awesome mother. Like I say, he's my favorite person. We should connect you to behind the scene. I know he stopped playing STO. He stopped streaming and all around. Hell, he helped me pay my power bill. For my internet. It's been so long since I did this that I don't even remember how I... Oh yeah, that's what I was doing earlier. I already logged in earlier today and did my daily. Tonight's just... It's no expectations. It's also my first time streaming and it's literally been a year to the day since... Yeah, I'm wanting to get back into streaming. It's been so long since... How the fuck... I'm not gonna do the song tonight. I know everybody loves when I do the song. Bro, and then been a long. I try to be funny for. Auto caption said, I try to be funny. Yeah, the auto caption not working as well as it. Alright, you know what? Screw it. Start it.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
This is my boomstick! Shop smart. Shop S-smart.
Hail to the king, baby.
Groovy.
It's been so long since I heard it. This song came up on my playlist when I was walking home from the store earlier, and I danced down the street while the song was playing. Bet you anybody who saw me looked at me like I was a crazy person.
Space.
What's up, Curem?
The final frontier.
I kind of want to go back to the
These are the
Discovery
voyages
intro.
of the Starship Enterprise.
I'm a little sour on Strange New Worlds right now. I kinda
It's
wanna go
5-year
back to
mission.
Discovery.
To explore strange new worlds. to seek out new life and new civilizations. To boldly go where no one has gone before.
I do. You know what? No, I think I'll keep it. I might be sour on Stranger Things right now, but that means still good. Maybe I'll blend them. Maybe that's what I'll do. Take the time to sit down on it. Yeah, there's been a lot of new shit SEO that come out recently that I want to get, but barely been touching it. So the last 3 events I had to buy out because I kept missing days because I just... I'm a lifetime sub, so I get that 500 bang every month. I've been stockpiling. I have a little built up that I've just been using to buy out events. I had to buy out the summer event with Lobi. I think I only played the summer event like 2 days. Summer event is my favorite time of the year for me. Yeah, I just completely divested myself for a while. But I'm hoping tonight we're going to fix that. We're going to change that. I want to go back out and do age. To find out how bad did I put up the timing.
How bad did I fuck up the timing? I fucked it up by about 20 seconds.
This is Empress.
Oh, no, oh yeah,
To all the
yeah.
viewers
I forgot about this part.
Grumpy Old Nord's stream
You're fine.
on Twitch. I just have one thing to say. Nord looked at my Playboy pics, and yes, he liked them. Now go
Still can't believe I got her to say that.
the galaxy.
Okay, no, I'm good. Good.
Let's do it.
Fuck it, we ball. Let's see if I can remember the words. I wasn't gonna do the song, but then I started to think, how badly can I fuck this up?
We're merry men of Skyrim, so sturdy and so stout. When the day is done and it's time for fun, we'll drink and sing and shout. You weak-livered milk drinkers, gonna let your throats run dry. Cause it's just one drink that we will sink until the day we die. Drinking mead in the halls of Whiterun, the maidens and the men. We swig our brew until we spew, then we fill our mugs again. You can keep your filthy scuba, it makes our bellies bleed. Cause when we raise our flag into another dead dragon, there is just one drink we need. Nord Mead. Nord Mead. Chug a mother mead and another mother mead, chug another mother mead till you fall down. Chug a mother mead and another mother mead, chug another mother mead, warriors. After the long hard days of hunting and of war, our throats are tired and thirsty and our bodies drenched in gore. But we won't waste our evenings feeling tired and feeling spent. We perk right up when we breathe in that wholesome honey scent. That cyrrhydyllic brandy, too fruity for these tongues. You can keep your fancy Alto wine, it tastes like Horker dung. Balmora Blue tastes great to you, but here we like it plain. Just fill my mug with a mighty jug of honey, heart and grain. Drinking mead in the halls of Whiterun, the maidens and the men. We swig our brew until we spew, then we fill our mugs again. You can keep your filthy skooma, it makes our bellies bleed. Cause when we raise our flag into another dead dragon, there is just one drink we need, Nord Mead. Nord Mead. Nord Mead. Chug a mug of mead and another mug of mead. Chug another mug of mead till you fall down. Nord Mead. Chug a mug of mead and another mug of mead. Chug another mug of mead, warriors.
I remember the button. I remembered the button. Look at that. Holy shit. It's been over a year since I did this shit consistently, and I still remembered the button. How is everybody doing? Well, there's not a lot of people here right now, but yeah, they'll come in. We're going to be here for a minute before I launch a game. Callie! The hell? I swear, the second I get on mic. Over the last year, I've barely been on mic. Like, I occasionally poke into a Discord call. Like, she knows when I'm streaming. She knows. Like, I took her out right before I went live. She's got no reason to whine. She is whining for attention. She knows I'm streaming. You asshole. Glorious asshole. God, I love my dog. How is everybody doing? It's been a minute. It's been a while. Other than the moving, been playing through a bunch of games, including getting stuck in Firemoth Castle, because I did summoning. Dude, I have a confession to make. I've never actually done a full playthrough of Morrowind. I've never done a full playthrough. I've never done a full playthrough of Oblivion either. I obsessed over Daggerfall when I was a teenager, and you know, those who've been around for a while know why I stopped gaming in my 20s. And then Skyrim came out right after I got out of prison, so that was what I fell into. Like, I own Morrowind, I own Oblivion, I've played them, like I dabbled in them, but it's like when you play them after the fact, it's like you miss what changed. Allie, calm your tits. Goddamn girl, I took you out. Push. Allie's being a whiny bitch. And I'm allowed to call her a bitch because she is a female dog. This is literally the definition. That is the one time you're allowed to say the word bitch, not being a slur or an insult when you're talking about a female dog. Allie is being a bitch right now. You've never... Okay, so I will say this. The story for Skyrim isn't great. Like, it's probably the weakest story in all the Elder Scrolls, except for maybe Daggerfall. Or, not Daggerfall, Arena. The story for Arena, great either. But nah, the gameplay, man. Gameplay. Like, when you compare the gameplay, like, I am super looking forward to Sky Oblivion and Skywind. Like, is it bad that I've been playing Elder Scrolls since I was, like, 12? And Skywind and Sky Oblivion will be my, like, first serious attempt at those stories. Because, like I said, those games came out when I was in prison. I didn't get to play them. You know, I got out, and then Skyrim came out, and I sunk thousands of hours into Skyrim. Made it my whole ass fucking personality. Ellie! Stop! Stop! Oh. Allie wants a treato. And by the way, this is how you know the treats, because the dog on the box looks just... Well, that up, because I know you. It's funny how easily we fall back into old. Even the dog did. It's like, oh, Grumpy's streaming, I have to whine. Yep. Marina's good old go to a dungeon and get a location to a dungeon and get a piece of staff and do that 8 times. Yeah, the story of Arena, not great. Daggerfall's story was pretty damn good. From what I know of Morrowind had a fantastic fucking... Oblivion had a pretty goddamn good... Here's the thing. Skyrim's story isn't good. It's the implication of the story. Like, what Skyrim's story hints at, but doesn't ever actually go in. That's what makes Skyrim. It's that story-wise, it's that this is a larger world game going. And I like that about it. Like, there's all these conspiracy things about, like, why the Thalmor, but there's nothing in game that actually says anything about any of that. Theories off little bits, breadcrumbs. We might know what Thalmor. We don't know because we're actually. And Skyrim isn't about the Thalmor thing in the background while you're playing out your Conan the Barbarian power fantasy. The only bad part of that being, yeah, the gameplay in Morrowind is absolute shit. Like, let's be honest. Gameplay of Morrowind, that's what turns me off from it. Like I said, I went from Daggerfall to Skyrim, and then I tried to go back and play Morrowind. And that's what makes Skyrim the perennial fucking... So yes, obviously it is a dumbed down compared to the... Compare Daggerfall to Morrowind, and Morrowind is a dumbed down Daggerfall. That's why I hate that argument I have about Skyrim. Yeah, Morrowind was dumbed down from Daggerfall. Oh, it's probably because I'm too far away from my mic. Sorry. Yeah, it's been a while. I forgot. I have like a bunch of like noise gates. I have a bunch of compression settings. Or compression. That's... Yeah. It's been a while. I forgot that when I have OBS, I have to be a little closer to my mic. I'm sitting here complaining about the dog whining. You guys probably didn't even hear it because I have so many settings set up in OBS to cut out background noise. But anywho, I was kind of hoping more people would show up. But hey, this. I mean, that's like, I was talking to somebody the other night and asked me, what do you do for a living? And so I told them basically my whole fucking life story about how I used to work, and quit my job to be a full-time streamer, and then I got banned from Twitch. I had a bunch of other stuff happen. Just kind of lost the taste for it and stopped doing it. Realized, dude, it's been a year. Been a year since you turned your camera on and streamed. And I'm like, I should probably change that. So that's my hope for tonight. I'm hoping tonight is the first of many. Like, I'm gonna be very, very fucking hungover tomorrow, so don't a couple of days, but, It's my birthday, so I'm gonna party like it's 19. But yeah, the last time I streamed was my birthday last year. When I realized that, when that dawned on me, I should probably probably. The other thing is my computer having issues. I had a stick of RAM die on me. I had two 266, right? I had 32 gigs, and one day, about a year ago, a little over a year, died. So this entire time I've been running off one big stick, and I'm sure it has a memory. I dread the day I wake up and my finally get. So I made an Amazon wish list for my birthday button because RAM, and I forgot how much RAM OBS used. Like, it's currently sitting at gigs. I have a bunch in the background, but like I even look in Task Manager about what's my RAM, and it doesn't add up. Like, it's more RAM than Task Manager. That's why I say the one stick that I have obviously has a memory. Callie, calm your tits. Shut up. Hey. Oh, you don't need to go out. I took you out right before. Calm your tits. Please. Hush. He's not like this when I'm not streaming. He only does this when I'm streaming. Like, I could be in a Discord call on fucking the tavern and he doesn't do. Stop. Stop. He doesn't do this any other time. Anywho. Oh, yeah. I was trying to. I gotta browser. I closed my browser. Even though I switched from Chrome to Firefox because after I went down to the stick, Chrome crashing my dude just to open one tab of Chrome. I remember back when I had my original 10 years, I had 4 gigs of memory. I would run tabs and add an eye. Do that no more. I don't know. Everybody makes everything stays expected to happen. I had 32 gigs, yeah. Added enough. But now that I'm down to 6, fucking wall. I at least finally figured out how to get my goddamn computer to stop random. Remember I was complaining about that for physically. I figured out what it was after that I never readjusted page file set up for 30 gigs, but I kept running out of page file gigs and getting it. I had to read. Not a simple drop down gigs. You have to do math. Not complicated math. You have to do. But yeah, that's the thing you don't think about. That was what was causing my. Once I did that, once I changed page file setting, stopped getting those. Anywho, what do you say we actually get into it? Boot up the old S. Get into a game. Hold on. Bye. Okay. OBS might have changed. Why that's black. That is showing my desktop. I don't know why. Alright, I'm gonna play the song while I'm waiting.
Halloween never ends, suck
Or
my
while I'm
fucking
trying to
dick,
figure it out.
and I don't really care what Blumhouse fucking says. Put him in a box, or suck a fucking cock. You can say he's dead, but we all know he's not, yeah.
Oh, that's all audio. That's not what I'm looking for.
So let's go trick-or-treating, let's go fucking drinking. Let's all go rent Pumpkinhead on VHS. Cause Halloween never ends, Halloween never ends, Halloween never ends, yeah.
Where's my fucking, oh! Did that fix it? It says you're working. There we go. Now it's working. Okay. Alright. Sorry about that. Yeah. It's been a while since I played around in OBS, and I guess they changed some stuff, and I had to re-verify. Yes, So, I guess I had it previously set up to application cap. Normally I have the game already loaded when I'm going to do desktop cap. Way of doing it. I don't know what I'm doing in game tonight. Not really here to play a game. Bullshit, talk to people. Game is just that grumpy old bastard. Look at him. I tried really hard to make it. I think I did that on stream. Carter. Say, fuck it. I still haven't recreated Carter. Oh no, I thought I did. Oh, you know what? Hey, what's up, Dwayne? What you doing? Okay, I thought I'd already done the event today, but I guess I hadn't. I guess I hadn't. I guess. You know what game I have been playing a lot lately, though? I've been playing Conan Exiles. Installing mods and fun little remembering why I like the why I Oh, hi, there's bad. Hello, bad guys. You have a very... Oh, whoa. Haha. Single-handedly trying to keep the dinosaur being... No, I did not read his announcement. What was it? I'm in his, but I don't ever hang out. Wait, he gave you... What? Okay, I definitely... Game... Oh, okay. That was... Okay. Alright. I'm not gonna complain. I just got my event completion. Hold on. I gotta go. Oh, look, I'm talking about... Like his account. Word from today, Dwayne. Shippable. Garage of Gamebox ship. Barely log in as good friend and great fleet. Take an excellent. I will still pull the Discord and hop into. Admiral later. I hope everyone understands my reasoning. Show Dwayne the same support and regard you all have given. Okay, Dwayne. First off, before I say anything else, salute to my new boss. Second, I can't help but laugh because I remember a few years ago when JB wanted to boot you from the fleet and I had to stick up for you. Like, seriously? You're who he picked? Okay, I mean, I get it in that, like, Augie left. I haven't been active. Like, who the fuck else was there? So I get it. Like, you've been consistent. But goddamn, our nickname for you is Internet Explorer for a reason. I guess, dude, that year I took off and just stopped engaging with anything. A lot changed in that time, I guess. Holy shit, man. Congrats on the promotion, dude. I just can't help but laugh because I remember years ago when he wanted to kick you from the fleet for being annoying and I stuck up for you. Motherfucker goes from, I want to kick him from the fleet because he annoys the shit out of me too, and the fleet's now yours. I'm sorry, I can't help but laugh at that. That shit is funny as fuck. Hey, you're welcome. Dude, no, seriously, you, like, I get the reasoning. Like, I can imagine what his reasoning for the decision was, because all the people he normally would have trusted were gone. And you were there consistently, right? Every day, you're there. You're doing your Dwayne thing. And, like, nah, like, I get it. And that props to you, man. That is a perfect example of why, when you love something, you should stick with it, because you never know when it's going to pay off. And dude, like, did he warn you? There's people in this fleet that have, like, special rules, right? He told you about that? Like, we have celebrities in this fleet that don't really actively engage very much, but they're there when they do. I'm gonna take a wild guess. He didn't talk to you about that, did he? Not yet? Okay. Yeah, there's I mean, I don't know what his expectation that he gave you was, but yeah, there's a lot of, like, behind the scenes stuff in PSB that doesn't get talked about publicly because it's not a public thing to talk about. But yeah, if he just, like, gave you the fleet and didn't tell you about any of that, holy shit, dude. Holy shit, dude. Hey, I've decided I'm gonna start streaming again. Not as regularly and consistently as I used to, but I am going to get back into streaming. And I am gonna be part of the game, part of the fleet again. So if you need help, if you need advice, if you need suggestion, dude, GrumpyOldNord is here. Like, I'm not even contest the decision. It's not my place to contest it. Like, I get it. You were there. You were consistent. Totally fucking deserve it. Because that's the thing, is, like, it's been dying down a lot lately. So yeah, I get it. I get it completely. Give it to the guy who's obviously invested. You are invested. I get it. Yeah, there's a lot of shit in the background that doesn't get talked about, and I bet you he. I don't know. That's just fucking crazy to me. I missed that announcement. When was that? That was oh shit, that was a few days ago. That was the 30th. Okay. To the Parcel family. Exactly. All those good times and great memories. I'm actually kind of surprised he didn't give it to Sov. Which, glad he didn't. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right. Okay, I'm the new fleet boss of the KDF and PSB. Continue the legacy that JB and others have done for both these fleets. Mikey will be handling fleet promotions, going through the roster and the switch whenever he can. By the way, I do occasionally do that as well in the background. Every once in a great while, I'll do an announcement, say, hey, I'm going to go through the roster and see who needs kicked. But I don't do that very often. JB will be the fleet advisor for the fleet, advising the current leadership and all streams where he can as well. The rest of the leadership of both. Our goal going forward is to get our beta and gamma fleets on the Fed side of PSB level 85. Beta and gamma fleets we concentrate on is getting Baronet detachment fleet and Maquis Rangers, all things Trek, fleet level 85. I already put out a recruitment message on the official Trek online server. under the fleet recruitment section to get more members to join our KDF. Dragon. I'm assuming it's a link to a Discord that I probably got. Yeah, Sav is in PSB. She is a fleet admiral. That's one of the reasons I haven't been active. Sav and I had a really bad falling out a little over a year ago, and he decided to make it really. That's one of the reasons I stopped streaming, because you were around back in the heyday of the Mead Hall. You remember how much Sav was my right-hand man. Literally my best friend on the planet. Losing that, and the fact that she's still active everywhere I go, is very painful. Because it's been over a year and she still has that same animosity. Awkward and painful, and it makes everything, like, she literally kicked me from another fleet that I was in, Dark Mom's fleet. Literally kicked me. And I just decided I didn't want to make it Dark Mom's problem. But yeah, yeah. Like, it's one of those things. It's like, I don't even know what to say to it. Like, and I shouldn't be talking about this on stream, but like, yeah, one of those things. It's like, that's part of why I've been so dead silent for. That falling out really fucking hurt me really bad, and like, I was already going through a bad depression. That happened, made it worse. And I took a break because I was hoping I would get over it. I was hoping that eventually my natural enthusiasm and life would get back in. I still have that same, like, whole shit depression that I had a year ago. But when I realized it had been a year and shit hasn't changed, I need to make an active change. That's what tonight is. Active. Not dwell on the shit that hurt. But yeah, it's fucking awkward. And you know what? I got my fingers crossed. You know, behind my back, I got my fingers crossed, and I'm hoping that maybe me being active again will, maybe just me being around will cause things to stop Stuka. And yeah, that's why I've been dead silent for so long. Is like, I was in the middle of a bad depression already because falling out with Sav and the like, yeah, I'm done. And when I said I think I'm done back then, like, that was literally, I was gonna life not see. Didn't. I kept going. Follow me on Twitter or Blue Sky, you know I've been struggling really hard. I keep going, because that's what I do. And realized it had been so long and nothing was exactly as it was. I said, fuck it. All. Fucking get back into it. Big boy britches. Like it. Gotta do it. And it's my birthday and I have a lot of alcohol. Best time for me to make life-changing decisions. I had a bottle of whiskey in my hand for the first time in 4 years. 4 years since I drank whiskey, and I was like, nah. Been 4 years. Time to drink another bottle of whiskey. I'm gonna have a good birthday. Happy 21st birthday. There's a thing I used to say. 21, but with years of experience. What's the age difference? Hold on. Gotta do it. Calculator, where are you at? 44, subtract 21. Oh, god damn. I forgot that all my fucking numbers. I turned my number pad into a cheap stream deck. Forgot about that. I'm 21 with 23 years of experience. There we go. Joke I was trying to make. I forgot that I stream. Hey, it's been a year since I last streamed. Of course, I'm gonna forget. But yeah, I was even talking to my mom. My mom took me out to dinner earlier tonight. We were talking, and she asked me about. I said, "Dude, I'm gonna be honest. I haven't streamed because of how everything's been, and like I seriously gave consideration to starting a new persona. Coming up, but I never." Couldn't rationalize that. I am fully in trying to start again. You know what I mean? Like GrumpyOldNord goes back to my old Facebook days, back when that's where this channel started, is from that. This channel was originally a Skyrim channel. And then I got really online. Good God, it's been almost 10. Dwayne, I Go Connie. Yeah. Dude, we have changed, dude. A year. And things change, because I remember you used to be you were like the annoying little brother, and now you're the fleet boss. You realize I'm gonna still treat you like the annoying little brother, right? That's not gonna change. But I gotta remember you're the fleet boss. Wow, hell of a birthday present to find that out. Oh yeah, Dwayne's your boss now. Which T6 Connie, Simp? The disco or the TOS? I got both, and I think I've got almost every version of it. I think the only one I don't have is the mirror disco Connie. That's the only. I have all the others. Oh wait, no, because didn't they release the TLC? That is my. That is such a guy. Only reason I fly the Odyssey, this is the legendary Odyssey, is it makes a fucking fantastic team. This is a B, not for DS, but take D. I could probably throw this thing into fucking mid-tier. I don't think I could go up against somebody like Pteronectomy, Berries, like that. Like mid-tier PvP. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Dude, I have another character, Mandorian. Sean Tholitar. Long time. But yeah, that's his whole, that's his fucking shit. That's my team. And he's basically Andorian Captain Kirk. But I don't fly the TLC on him. I fly the Atlas on him. Atlas. even if it's not a very good ship, like meta-wise, like thematically, it. Yeah, I haven't logged into any of my other characters. I haven't logged into Volatar. This is the character that I did a challenge before they raised the level cap to 65. I made this character on that I want to do the TOS start, but I want to get to max level till in. I think it is the Atlas. Oh, that's childhood. My childhood was watching. That's what got me in. The poor Atlas is reduced to a hole. Yeah, I think that's what it was. I think. But yeah, this is my main quest character, and like I said, he was a challenge character. I got him to level 6, max level at 5. I got him to level 6, just doing those same starter missions. I did it all in the Connie. It is literally just the hole. What the hell? Hold on. I want to see what it looks like in space. Hold on. I need to go to my ship. Callie, shut up. You're got right before I started stop whining. Only one like this. Doesn't even do this when I joined the tavern or server, the tavern. Every once in a while, I'll jump in there to hang out and drink. Only like this. It's literally just the hole. What the fuck? Yo, what the fuck? It's literally just the whole section. These are the voyages USS Dildo. Our journey. I know I can go to the tailor and fix it, but I wanted to see it. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Dude, I don't want to fix this. This is hilarious. I don't want to fix this. It's like my vengeance. I can never take my vengeance to the tailor again, because if I do, it'll fix the oversize bug. My vengeance on my main character has the oversize bug, and I never ever want to. Like, I wish they made that like an actual option. Selected the tailor. Look. This, oh my god, this is fucking hilarious. I never want to fix this. Dude, it looks like a Type 2 phaser from TNG. That's what it is. It's a fucking phaser. Look at it in the light. It's a fucking Type 2, or no, a Type 1, not a Type 2, a Type 1. That's a Type 1 phaser. It's an early TNG Type 1 phaser. That's what it is. Like, you got the grip in the back, and you put the button on the top, and it's, yeah. Before they did the Dustbuster style. Yeah, that's what it is. It's an early TNG Type 1 phaser. Dude, that is fucking hilarious. Holy shit. Are you fucking serious? I can't with this. I don't even think that's somebody I know. I think that's somebody just looking at me like, what the fuck? Hey, let me give you a better angle. I'm tripping out on it too. I see Dwayne. Oh, that's you. Oh, okay, okay. I thought that was some rando who was just tripping out on my shit. That's why I was like in local chat. I'm tripping out on it too. That's what I thought it was. I thought they were just like checking my ship out going, what the fuck? But yeah. There's Thulatar's Atlas. God, moments like this are why I love this game. Moments like this. Jesus Christ, I love this. Great. I never want to fix this. I never want to fix it. This is the Pork Chop Express. It's Type 1 phaser. God, I forgot how much I love whiskey. Not even that deep into the bottle yet. Whew. My mom was trying to get me to get some flavored shit, and I don't think my mom understands. I like the taste. I don't want it flavored. The only whiskey drink I'll do, mixed drink I'll do, is I had an old fashioned one, but it was. But the one that I'll order at a bar, I call it a Lemmy now. A Jack and Coke. Like a Jack. Especially if it's very light on the. But they after Lemmy died, officially changed Jack and Coke. But most people go to a bar today. I order. But 1 time out of 10 that I say that. Like, hey, you're the. How many bars? That's show. In a minute. Name my shuttle the Bandit. Call him the Bandit. But he's properly named. Whoa. Can I die? No, that's the slowest I can go. Why does it have to be that fast? Eric. Got a couple of TO. Got the TO shuttle, Bandit, and notice the number. It's Bandit 1. If you've ever seen Bandit license plate, that's. Oh yeah, I kind of lost interest this. I think I'm behind like 3. I'm really like. A lot of creep they've made. Kind of tired of the whole clock roaming. That's not even. The first season was fuck. Although I will say this, the guy they got to play Dr. Court, I think he's doing it. I am curious how they're. I'm curious how they're going. And I'm expecting Strange New World. All West is. Oh yeah, those old scientists. That is the best episode. The crossover with. Yeah, that is the best episode. I'm still butthurt, like legitimately butthurt. Lower Decks. I fucking loved Lower Decks. Like, I'm friends with Mike McMahon. Yeah, dude. I fucking love Lower Decks. That show was... That wasn't a love letter to Trek. That was a marriage proposal. Like, that was a show made by Trekkies. I believe you're right. I think you're right. I think Jonathan Frakes. But yeah, that is probably the best episode of Star Trek, like 30 years. Like, I love those old songs. That episode is so fun. Like, that was peak Strange New World. I don't think Strange New World could ever. Here we go. I will say this: with the season 2 cliffhanger with Captain Batel, I was very, very worried they were gonna fridge her. You know what I mean? And I'm very glad that they didn't, because hey, I love the actress, because I don't. But I think she's a really good. A really good counter, Pike. I'm assuming something bad is going to happen. I'm guessing they're going to make a bad guy in that, because how do you have that really awesome relationship with Pike and Batel, but then his story ends with going back to fucking psychic projection girl age. Like, we know that's where like, is it him getting put in the wheelchair takes her? How are they setting up this really awesome, female ever and get to that point? Like, I'm trying to figure out what they're going to do. And like I said, the season 2 finale cliffhanger, I thought they were going to just off. They didn't. Still around, and now she's got the Gorn DNA and she's reacting. Like, the fuck are they doing with this character? Like, I honestly think the season 3 writers are not the same writers from. I think it's a completely new writing team, and they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Like, they're 5 years. I'll say this. I would be interested in that show. Because obviously, when you watch the original Star Trek, like, the relationship between Kirk and Spock and Bone and Scotty, and like, none of them are new. Like, they all had known each other. So, like, I could see, you know what I mean? But yeah, like I said, I think that's how Strange New Worlds is going to end. Pike goes Destiny, and Kirk takes over the Enterprise. That's going to be. Like, we have no idea what happened to Una. We have no idea what happened to number. So I think Strange New Worlds is going to give a satisfying end. I bet you they wrote that, like, back before they even wrote the first. The courtroom episode with her. I think, yeah, that no, Pike doesn't. Yeah, like, that's the problem when you use legacy characters in a prequel is, oh, what happens to, what are you gonna do with the character? That's why I like the way they're doing Dr. Corby, because if you watched what's I could be wrong. Like, that is what we know of Dr. Corby before Strange. There's Chapel's ex, archaeology doctor guy, and yeah, and so the fact that they're making him a plot point, that, like, that is legit the only reason I want to pay attention, is I want to see what could they do for McCoy. Hesitant. Here's the thing. When they first announced Carl Urban as Bones, I hated the idea because I knew. And I didn't hate it because I didn't like Carl Urban. I like Carl Urban. Like, I like him roles, right? Bones is not one of those roles. But then I watched that movie and, like, he nailed it. I don't think anybody could play Bones as well as Carl Urban. What I mean? No, they don't have to get Chekhov in Strange New World, because Chekhov was, so when you think of the original series lineup, you know, Chekhov is part of that original series lineup, right? He was new. He didn't get introduced until season 2 US. So no, they don't have to. If they do a spin-off of the Enterprise before TS, Perkin, they don't have to introduce, because Chekhov was introduced in. He was the new guy. That's why there's a gaffe. You know, the greatest Star Trek movie ever made, Wrath of Khan. Dude, Chekhov hadn't been introduced yet when Space Seed. Chekhov wasn't there. They first met Khan. Like, that is the biggest gaffe that movie. When Khan says, "I have a face," dude, you never saw his face because he wasn't on the show yet. And here's the thing. Who do you think would make a good Strange New Worlds era Sulu? Because as much as I like the guy that played Sulu, the Abrams movies, he's Korean, not Japanese. Who is significantly, I don't know if you know much about inter-Asian, Korea and Japan don't. Having a Korean play one of the first Japanese characters, kind of an insult. I can't remember his name. Is it John Cho? Yeah, having a Korean guy play the first significant Japanese, kind of an insult. Podcast there. Oh yeah. It was originally supposed to be a movie. like the Section 31 movie. But I don't know what happened behind the scenes. Assuming they decided that it didn't trying to think of, I'm assuming an executive somewhere said, nah, we're not gonna, you can still do the project, we're not gonna get a lot of money for it. So they turned it audio thing. Sorry. Suddenly got really bad hiccups that aren't stopped. Stop, please. I'm trying to talk. Okay. Anywho, story as I understand it is that the con thing was, and they lost the budget to the movie, weren't told to stop the project, which is actually really rare that happens. Usually when a studio pulls budget project, they project at this time. So they shifted gears and decided they were going to make audio drama. Which, bold move. But the guy that they cast to play Khan, kept the actor's name, told him from Lost, will be the first time that Khan has actually been played by an actual. Remember, Khan, going back to Space Seed in the original series, the whole explanation for Khan that he was an Indian warlord. I don't mean Native American, I mean Indian with the dot, as in we have seen 1, 2, 3, 4 interpretations of Khan on screen. None of them have been Indian. Even the little kid in Discovery. But even the little kid wasn't in Pakistan. Dude, Star Trek V is my favorite TOS. Talking about it, Star Trek V look like. That is my favorite. The fourth one was the little kid, and like I said, I think Picard. Like I said, the actor was Pakistani. Like, they got close. Neighboring country. But he wasn't Indian. He was Pakistani. But that was the closest they got. Casting Khan as they got one country over. And it was No. It was Strange New Worlds. It was Strange New Worlds. It wasn't Picard. It wasn't Discovery. It was Strange New Worlds. It was Strange New Worlds. I remember now. It was the episode where Jan goes back in time, alternate time. That's where she Kirk, alternate Kirk in Prime Universe. The Kirk she met there isn't the Kirk that in Prime Universe. Yeah, was that the name of the episode? But yeah, she meets her ancestor. She meets Khan Noon Singh, but he's a little. The kid they got to play him, Pakistani kid. Again, not Indian, but it's the closest they got to an actual character. So the guy, I forget his name, Avid. Anyway, he's an actual Indian. He's from India. That will be the first time that Khan has been portrayed by an actor. Maybe I should say Hindi. I don't know. I know the language is called Hindi. Hindu is the religion. I don't know the terminology. I don't know the proper term there. Like, that's the thing, is like, that was a throwaway thing that George Roddenberry wrote because he thought it was funny. Got reference to. But in doing so, I created this thing where it's like, okay, if you're going to have an Indian warlord, why hasn't any of the portrayals so far been by an actual Indian actor? And the most egregious is Darkness. No, it's not Khan. It's not Khan. It's not Khan. It's not Khan. Go into the movie. It's Khan. Cumberbatch. How the fuck is that Khan? Don't get me wrong. I love Benedict. Actor of everything. I've yet to see. But the fact that they cast him as Khan, especially with the whole hype go movie and them promising that it wasn't coming. I'm gonna say this. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Into Darkness would have been a better movie if John Harrison had just been John Harrison. He was just another augment that wasn't. By making him Khan, they made it a bad movie. That makes sense? Think about it. When you look back on Into Dark, like, there were a lot of really weird decisions made in that movie. The Carol Marcus thing, I actually don't have an argument against that because I love fan service. That didn't bother me. That didn't bother me. What bothered me was they spent so much time swearing that the villain wasn't Khan, and then it was Khan, but even whiter than the last guy. And that was a criticism about Ricardo Montalban, was here's a Spanish white guy playing an Indian. What? But nobody complained really because Ricardo Montalban is a fantastic actor who role. Like, that is the like, if you're gonna play Khan, you gotta meet Ricardo Montalban. Got to have that. Know what I mean? Like, he owned that. So if you're gonna cast somebody to play Khan, they've got to emulate better. I love Benedict Cumberbatch. Not do that. And I wonder, when he took that role, did they lie to him, tell him it wasn't? Like I said, all they had to do, very, very simple thing, is he wasn't Khan. John Harrison was John Harrison. He was just another augment. Make that one change and it makes that movie a million times better. Understand what I mean? And the fact that they doubled down on the absolute fun. Hey, I get that they're a white they're a white. That's not what he was portrayed as. He was portrayed as an Indian. He wasn't played by an Indian. Portrayed as an Indian. So why would you whitewash a... care how good the actor you got to whitewash him in. Like I said, I'm convinced that when Benedict Cumberbatch got that script, they didn't tell him he was... I bet you they told him he... character name, John Harris. It wasn't until they started filming it. That was... oh yeah, by the way, you're... I bet you there's behind the scenes. Think about it. Everything I've heard about that movie, Bet you that. What made that a bad movie? Try to get nostalgia bait. And make we already knew what you were doing because we called it before the movie. Hey, that's the thing. Like, when I think back on that, I'm like, dude, you had time to fix it. You had time to change. Spent all those months leading up to it saying it's not. Read the comments. You knew what we said if it turned out to be con. And then you drop that on us like we're supposed to be grateful when we told you we would not like that. That is the only other time I can think of that a movie had that opportunity to fix itself was the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. You remember the internet backlash against the original design of? They said, you know what, we hear you, you're right, and they did it right. I still haven't seen those movies. I was there, I saw that shit. Into Darkness had that same opportunity, and they chose to do the opposite. They doubled down on their bad decision. No, okay, so Dwayne, I actually liked, so that's one of the few things about Into Darkness that I like, is that they flipped the Kirk and Spock scene. Like, I know a lot of people don't like that, but I did like it. I thought that was a change up. Thought that was like, I love the Spock getting. Here's the thing. I'm an OG Trekkie, right? Like, I've been watching Star Trek since the original series. Like, Spock is an emotional person. It bothers me. Like, one of the criticisms about Strange New Worlds that I do not agree with, that I don't like, is I've seen a lot of people, Sean Ferrick being one of them, Jesse Gender being one of them, saying that they don't like how emotional that Strange New Worlds is making Spock. And I disagree with both of them, because Spock has always been a very emotional person. Like, the Cage, he was laughing and joking, and like, dude, if you watch the original series, okay, here's a really good example. So back when people were complaining that they didn't like Discovery because Burnham cried so much, I got curious and I went on Google and I started searching, who is the character that has cried the most in all of Star Trek? You know what the answer is? Spock. Spock has cried more than anyone else in Star Trek. And that's before Strange New World. That was during Discovery when I looked that up. So yeah, I don't like when people say I don't like that Strange New Worlds is portraying Spock as emotional. Motherfucker, when's the last time you watched the original series? Because Spock was always emotional. Spock cried the most in 3 seasons and all those movies out of anyone else in Star Trek. Even more. Now, I think Michael Burnham holds the second place, but she's Spock's sister, so of course. And I bet you if we ever get that Cyborg series that was fucking teased, I bet you he'll cry a lot too. But that's what I'm going to Cyborg for. Like I said, Final Frontier is my favorite Star Trek movie. I fucking love Final Frontier. I hate when people say Final Frontier is the worst Star Trek movie ever made. I fucking love Final Frontier. That is my favorite Star Trek movie. Like you want to talk? Like, I bet you everybody here that is like a diehard Trekkie has their comfort Trek movie that they watch all the time, right? Mine is Final Frontier. Most people, it's going to be Voyage Home, the one with the whales. Because my dad and I got into this debate before he died. Our favorite Star Trek movie. His was Voyage Home, and don't get me wrong, I fucking love Voyage Home. I have nothing against Voyage. It is a fantastic movie. I'm looking for, like, we want to do spin-offs. Dude, I want to see a spin-off about the fucking, I can't remember her name. The blonde doctor at the end, you know, that jumped on Kirk during the transporter. And then she goes to the 23rd century. I want to see a spin-off about what she wound up doing. Yeah, motion picture. Yeah, the whale expert. Yeah. I can't remember her character name, which is actually making me mad that I can't remember her name, because normally I do remember her name. Exactly. I love the TMP era. I love that era. I love that design aesthetic. And I think the late 23rd century, like when you look at all of Star Trek as a whole, I think what they call the Lost Era, because there were a lot of projects that they wanted to do in that era, but they never got to. I want to see more of it. That's why I was excited for the Section 31 movie. Because that's what that was supposed to be. That's what it was advertised as. It's not what it was. And don't get me wrong, I don't hate the Section 30. I know most people do. I think thanks to Section 31, Final Frontier is no longer the most hated Star Trek movie. I think Section 31 is now. I didn't hate the Section 31 movie. I have criticisms. I have things that like I said, I went into it thinking it was going to be a Lost Era movie. And while, yeah, there's like 2 lines in the movie where they say that that's what it is, and that's it. That's not what I wanted from a Lost Era movie. But I didn't hate the movie as it was. I actually thought it was really good. I enjoyed the hell out of it. Yes, I know there's people going to be bringing pitchforks to me. I enjoyed Section 31. I thought it was a fun movie. I didn't say it was a good movie. I said it was a fun movie. But I don't think it was a bad movie. Like I said, I enjoyed the hell out of it. I had no complaint. I had no serious complaint. Walking out of it, I had no complaint. No serious complaint. Hey, what's up, Arcane? And thank you very much. Much appreciated, my friend. We're talking worst Star Trek movies and all the bad decisions they've made in Star Trek. I think that's the conversation we're having right now. Like I said, I don't think I'm going to be doing too much gameplay. I think I'm sitting here talking the entire time. Which, you know, if you've been here for a while, you know that's my favorite thing to do. Anyway, it's my birthday. I get to do what I want. I already did my daily, so I ain't worried about nothing. Oh, there is one thing I need to do before I take another drink of whiskey. There's one thing. I need to refine dilute. I don't want to forget to. Oh, well, fine. I have hell happened to my dilithium? I'm a little confused, because last time I looked at my dilithium, I had over 1 million. Why do I only have 40,000 now? You know what? I don't want to worry about it right now. Figure that out later. Figure that out another time. I should be mad about it, but I don't want to be mad right now. I want to be drunk and happy. I'll figure that out later. Oh! I'm not on GrumpyOldNord. I'm on Oletard. That's why. Yeah, that makes on another. Okay. Yep. That's my mistake. Forgot that I was on. All right. Problem solved. Figured it out. That's what it character. Ugh. I was about to have a goddamn heart attack about that. I know I have over lithium. Of course, he wouldn't have very much. Okay, back to that whiskey. Yes. Figured it out. Time. God. Got how much. I forgot not just how much I love drinking. I forgot how much I miss. You know, fun fact about me. You know that I talk to myself constantly. I'll be sitting here playing a single player game by myself, and I'll talk to myself like I'm talking to chat. What's your thoughts on the new Tier 6 Voth Dreadnought Cruiser? I'm looking forward to it. Oh, wait. Didn't that event start today? I think that started today. Oh, no. Yeah, it did. Yeah. I haven't played it. I should play it. Oh, wait. No, I think I did. Or no, it started yesterday. I think everything I'm thinking of as today was actually makes sense because I didn't. Dude, I haven't slept in 2. I haven't slept since. Like, I was mad at myself earlier because I kept telling myself I gotta go to sleep. Never went. I did doze off in my chair for a couple hours, so I guess I sleep, but I don't count proper sleep. Sleeping in your chair is yes. But yes, I am very excited for. Oh, they. Because yeah, they took the Tier 5 out of the Lo-Fi store and the fact that they're finally that is, I believe, last could be wrong, but that is the. But what I don't like, because they're doing the same thing they did with the Romulan good tier. They did the tier. Took the 5 version box. That with full work. Not like that. Like by introducing the tiers, couldn't 5 version. Yet, if you were 6 version, 5 version are now. Make the Tier 5 version yet so that on. Like from my mind, that's how I think it. I ain't nothing special. My opinion does. My opinion. Oh. Y'all have no. I was planning on buying a very different bottle of whiskey. Fucked up. I accidentally. But my original plan was I was going to get a bottle of Glenmorangie, which is my favorite scotch. But that's a $40 bottle. I had to ask my mom to buy me. Last time I bought a bottle of Evan Williams, $10. You know how much it costs now? $17. Dude, when I saw that price pop up on the right, my jaw dropped. This is not a $20 bottle of whiskey. This is a $10. They now charge damn $10 for it. What the actual fuck? I remember buying this years for $1 and change tax. What happened? Getting poor as shit, and I can barely afford. Like I said, first bottle of whiskey I had in 4 years. I definitely can. I haven't seen. Like, the Atlas is one of my favorite. I would love to get. I want to. I haven't even seen the TM. They did. I know they did a TM, but I haven't seen. Anybody has it? Here, let me go back to DM. Back to DM. Progress. That's what I was looking. Oh. Because yes, I think of DS9. DS9 is my. Well, it's on the same level as the original. All three of them. DS9. Oh, I was saying if anybody has the new. If any of you have only both of those. That is it. I have it. I never use it. I stopped caring about deep. That's why I keep. Talk about favorite finds. I wouldn't say the Odyssey, but it is my favorite ST original. I put it up there along. Whenever Stu 17 up the, I'm right. Fucking. I think that's why when Augie quit doing YouTube videos, because I used to have it set up. Augie. Then he quit doing YouTube videos. I was like, oh, that slot. But I gave it to Stu, and the reason I that was my favorite. Shut up, Callie. I said. I should probably say an earlier. How long now? Like it's been like 2 hours. Close. Hour and 45 minutes. We're out here in I hear you whine again for the Lord. What do I do? Life and they want it because I still have that same fucking year. I don't want to have a real conversation. I'll talk about Star Trek and Starship. Dude, my favorite thing ever that happened in regards to Star Trek the guy my ex-wife got with after me, we were friends for play one. Like, dude. And I didn't like him. Said, all right, I'll show. Thinking that he would get bored of it and lose. Oh, he. Not even because of this. Loved the visual. Thought it. Mind you, guy was like damn near. At the time, I was like. And he was like barely. I showed him that movie. I expect y'all, Gen Z. Disaffected. No. Fell in love. Now, was he lying to me? He made a big deal about how vicious hunting him. What they were able to do. Not wrong. Motherfucker won a lot of respect in my life. I'm thinking that time I should have been What are we talking about? Subject. What are we talking about? What are we talking? Got you. I take a break. So coldish. Pulled it out of the fridge as soon as I got home. A couple hours. Still kind of cold. Oh, my favorite thing about my birthday. Always go to a aviator in the local. Every time I go there, I always ask them, "What's the hate IPA?" I love dark. If I had money. But I do not. Hate bush. But that's a lager. Of a That's why when I got home and I Sarah is up my burn me. I will heal. That will heal. That's when I will heal. It's also one of my biggest hesitations about like calling an ambulance. Because I know they're going to also can't afford the goddamn bill I'm gonna calling me. thousands of. Not even living paycheck. Oh. I have an Amazon, but I would like to get for that top item. I would like to get. Unfortunately, right as I decided to make a list, say, hey, they damn near tripled. That RAM kit was less than $100. Priceless. But I fucking like right now, all I'm doing is I'll post the link. I don't expect any. This had one stick die on me. Doesn't work. The other stick has a memory. Like it uses more more memory. I could close all my background processes, close all act. Literally, the only thing running. Those. Damn it. And it lists what it's using, doesn't add up to. There's gotta be a. A lie. Hey, I went longer than I did last year. Last year, hey, birthday stream. And yeah, I did. I wouldn't have a plan in a year. Oh, I need. Might try to go back to my. I get notifications. Perfect time for me. I think that's probably what I'm. To the tavern that I can share. Let me go see. Thought I saw one. Everything. I Reaper. I don't know. It's a public channel. You can go on Discord or if you're actually joining. Oh, there you go. I can just. I'm used to servers having that disabled. The tavern doesn't. So, if you want to join the tavern, here's the link. I think it's only a couple days. If you want to join, that is where I tend to hang out because of a lot of reasons. One of the rules is if you're going to be there, you have to be on camera, which I actually like that rule. I don't enforce that in the hall, but I think that's a garden for forcing out a bad people. The downside to it is it also weeds out some of my favorite people. And I think that's why I never gotten the meat. They don't even like being is and so themselves to it, but I get that. Partially, that doesn't fly in the town. There are no. What did Lorca say? Universal law is for lackeys. Context is for kings. I think I've hit. Not ending to. Normally, this is the part where. Tavern. Up. Off, I'll move up. Gold. Had that happen. Moved up to silver. But all I have to go to is gold and hangs out in gold. I'm just gonna leave. Anywho, button for Buzz. Hold on. Why is the song not playing? You know what? I'll figure that out later. I'll get this in. I missed the question. Here's the question. Is it possible to build a full turn? Yeah, I think it is. Like, there's plenty of turn ships. I'll steal up plenty of turn weapons. Yeah. I don't think there's any turn off yet, but Kyle, you're not. You think that this would be Kyle's favorite song? She fucking hates it. She fucking hates it. Every time I play this for her, this scours at me and thinks back and nothing to do with it. Random parrot. All right, everybody. It's been real. I had fun. Thank you for welcoming me back to as whole kid. I will see. Fuck that happens to me. I guess I give it a couple. Definitely not. I have a lot of beer left to drink. Probably won't. What is it? Monday. Let's from Monday. If I can. All right, everybody. Have a good one. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. That's not